Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hello, friends. We're rocking out. It's the last day of 2019. Can you believe it? Holy moly. Don't you feel like this year just started? I mean, it goes by quick as you get older, there's no doubt. And whoever told me when I, got into high school, or if I was still in high school, I can't remember, but somebody told me what I tell people now, and I try not to, be super gloomy, because the person that told me, they're like, it goes by quick. And I was like, whatever. I'm 16, and now I'm 36, and I have gray hair and 3 kids, and I think I went to bed last night at 9:30, so I don't want to brag, but life's pretty good. Still waiting to win the lottery and buy a yacht and sail away. But other than that, maybe that's what will happen. And my New Year's resolution, by the way, it's an easy one. Just want to win the lottery and never work again a day in my life. I think that the people that say when they win the lottery they would continue working, you're just lying. You wouldn't, right? If you hit $100 million, you're going to go to work for somebody the next day? No, you're not. You're just going to lie in a pile of cash and make a cash angel, right? Kind of like a snow angel. Kudos to Steve, bringing the heat. Our main man, Steve. This is perfect. 2020 starts tomorrow, and every eye doctor out there, from Vision Center to Family Eye and in between, should be totally making some puns on the 2020, right? I shouldn't say this, but I missed my eye appointment this last year after getting glasses at 34. Because I'm afraid that if I go for the follow-up appointment, Dr. Walsh is going to say oh yeah, your prescription changed. You got to get new glasses. Not that would be the worst thing ever, but that's kind of how it works, right? Your vision doesn't get better as you get older. It's probably only going to get worse. So I'm glad that you're here. There's a couple of things I'm going to mention really quick. Today's the last day of this wine and spirit sale that we have going on. If you need anything, certainly if you need champagne for tonight, we've got it. Today being National Champagne Day. So if you're going to pop a bottle, why not come to Hy-Vee, pick up a bottle to pop, and then just make sure the cork doesn't hit anybody, doesn't break a window, doesn't hit a bird like in, Dumb and Dumber, I think it were. Maybe it was an owl. So just be careful if you're going to be popping bottles tonight. Drink responsibly, of course. And then tomorrow, New Year's Day, most of you have the day off. Hy-Vee is open for business. Places like Fairway are closed. I've heard that Aldi might be closed, which is great news. We'll be open for business, and on top of that, brand new breakfast buffet starts tomorrow with our new kitchen manager, Boney, who has the coolest name ever. Boney's New Year, New Breakfast. So check it out, biscuits and gravy, steak or chicken ranchero. We're not doing the show tomorrow. I think I'm just going to sit in here and eat. 3 types of meat, 3 types of eggs, plus made-to-order eggs available. Breakfast potatoes, hash browns, French toast, pancakes, fresh fruit, dessert, sushi, 7 to 11, $7.99 for adults, $4.99 for kids. Cheapest breakfast buffet in town, and Boney's rocking it. So he's a good dude. He's quite the character. Happy that he's here, and definitely want to see you tomorrow for that. 2 more things really quick. We've got these food court deals. So for lunch or dinner, this is awesome. These deals good through the end of January. And if you go to Tuesday, we're on Tuesday, right? Any breakfast, $3.99. So that's cool. $6 all you can eat. Soup and salad bar, another good deal. $2.99 tenderloin sandwich, 12-inch pizza, $6. So each day of the week, you can just kind of read from the top to the bottom to see the different deals that are available. And we definitely want you to check that out, okay? And then at the bottom of that ad, since we're here, Chad, tomorrow also, one-day fuel saver here in the store. Only store doing this. With every $20 you spend, 20 cents on the fuel saver. So the more you spend, the more you save. I think I'm sitting at 72 cents on the fuel saver, which is awesome. Last week I had $1.60 something. I don't know. It was crazy how much money I saved on gas. So the fuel saver is legit. Hope you'll check it out and come on over and see us. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook. Colleen wishing everybody a happy New Year's Eve. Same with Candy and Tammy. We appreciate you being here. Maybe you'll start the new year in a new car, or maybe today is the day, the 31st, the last day of the year, to go to a place like Toyota Muscatine and see this guy, TJ Deere, who is the boss.
Good morning.
It's good to see you. So you're in the car business. This is the day. If somebody's out there watching, TJ, and they're like, we never know what the weather's going to be like. it's going to snow this weekend. If they're tired of the current vehicle they have, and they're looking for something newer, all-wheel drive, or just something that they know will do better in the snow, I have to imagine that today, if they came in before 6 p.m., y'all would be like, let's make a deal, right?
Today's a really, really good day.
Sure.
We've got Toyotathon going on. We have some few 2019s left.
Okay.
So we've got quite a few Highlanders, which have a great lease right now. So, which is an all-wheel drive vehicle.
Sure.
We have a couple 2019 RAV4s left. So yeah, I mean, Toyotathon, end of the year, trying to make a push here, last day of the month. So
Sure.
If there ever was a time,
Yeah.
today's the day. So we're putting deals together, that's for sure.
I was going to say till 6 p.m., but if you have to stay later to get somebody into a vehicle like any of the ones we were just showing, they all look so good. I mean, that's the thing, I think, with Toyota. You're so fortunate that they just keep cranking out good-looking rides that are safe, this unbelievable technology, and they're crazy with, with gas, and then you've got the whole other side of it with the hybrid, which is amazing. But just look at how sharp all those look, right?
Right, I agree.
Look at that Highlander or the 4Runner. So the difference between 4Runner, Highlander, is the 4Runner a little bit bigger?
Yeah, the 4Runner is built on a truck chassis.
Gotcha, okay.
So it's more of a your typical SUV,
Sure.
Off-road, more of a truck feel, where
Okay.
the Highlander's more of your car side,
Okay.
nicer ride, more luxury features.
Sure.
So that's about the only difference, in the fact that you sit up a little bit higher in the 4Runner too. But you can't go wrong with any of them. You can
Right.
never go wrong buying a Toyota. The safest cars in the world, most reliable cars in the world. They come with 2 years prepaid maintenance too.
Super
So
cool.
basically, for the first 2 years of you owning a Toyota, it's just gas and go for those 2 years. So, yeah, it's a great product, as everybody knows. But and then on top of it, right now we've got a lot of great used trade-ins. We've sold a lot of new cars for the last 30, 45 days. So, maybe a new car isn't in your budget. I can tell you right now, we've got a lot of really good one-owner, bought from us, traded into us, pre-owned
Perfect.
cars too.
Yep.
That would definitely be a good purchase at this point as well. So we're being aggressive on the used side as well.
And that's definitely an advantage you have as someone that's sitting here driving a Toyota Sienna van that came from Toyota Muscatine that was one owner.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about buying confidently. That was, for me, that was it. I mean, it made total sense when you can look at a vehicle and say, yep, we had it, we did all this, we serviced it, everything has been done here.
Yeah.
Here it is. And then it's just sort of like, that's it. Like, there's nothing to hide. It's
Right.
all just out there. And
Yeah, we'll give you all the records, and if we have them available, which we typically do. I'm driving a Sienna van right now as my demo. So
Oh, my.
we have two.
Okay.
Listen, practicality is my middle name.
sure.
And it can haul a lot of people during the holidays. It can carry a lot of items and do it comfortably.
Sure.
On top of everything. So
So
yeah.
you drove a Sienna over here this morning.
I've been driving one, for the
Oh
last
my
week or so, just
gosh.
because I've had 3 kids for a long time now.
Sure.
They're starting to leave the nest, so to speak. But still, it's one of my
Yeah.
favorite ways to travel when I'm go places. We have 2 pre-owned ones right now. We just got in,
Sure.
and they don't last long. So when I can drive one, I'll try to drive one.
They're so comfortable.
Just makes sense. Yeah.
It's like sitting on a couch driving that thing. That's why I like it. And as not a small person, sometimes you get in a van and it's really compact.
Right.
Or sometimes they've changed, different manufacturers have changed the designs of vans so they're smaller. And I don't need that with 3 kids and
Right.
everything else. I want to be able to fit in at 6'5", and I do.
Right.
And that's what's so great. And like, my wife took the kids to Chicago a couple weeks ago for the Polar Express, and she's like, it wasn't even, can I? It was like, I'm taking
this is what I'm taking,
your
sure.
ride. And it's a sweet ride, and I have no complaints with it. If anything, I thought as like kids get older, maybe I'd look more towards like an SUV, but I'm looking more towards like a newer Sienna maybe. And look at that. That's perfect right there. 2015, 36,000 miles.
Low miles, yeah.
And that's the XLE, so that's like a step below. That's what I have, XLE.
And you
that's
look
beautiful.
Yeah, you look at the stock number. That means they bought a 2020 off of us, SN 2012A.
Okay.
So that means they traded in their old. This is an old Sienna they bought from us, and they bought a 2020. So they just upgraded. And you don't, buying this one, you don't take the
Yeah.
new car price, and you save about I don't know, 20 grand.
Isn't that cool?
18 grand, yeah, it's
So
awesome.
that's a good looking ride. And if you're thinking it's 5 years old, it doesn't matter. Mine's a 2012, looks exactly like that.
Yep.
And again, it's a Toyota, so it's going to run forever. I mean,
Yeah,
I
as long
guess
as you maintain it properly,
right.
Toyotas
These
will
things
last
They're
forever.
tanks. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. The Supra came back.
Sold.
Crazy story.
Yeah.
Right. So is that the most exciting part of 2019, I guess? And then
The 2020 Supra came out. Yeah, we just sold our launch edition
that is wild.
to a fella in Wilton, Iowa. So we
Yeah.
got a local guy to buy it.
That's super cool.
And it's a pretty awesome car. We do have another one coming in here in a month or so.
Okay.
And then also you had the new 2020 Highlanders coming out
Okay.
too. Another added benefit, the whole new body style for the 2020 Highlanders. That's why these 2019 Highlander leases are so aggressive.
Sure.
They're trying to make room for these 2020, so that's the reason with the Toyota-thon going on. It's a great purchase, and with rates being so low, even on pre-owned cars,
Sure.
new cars, the rates are 0% a lot of times. The lease money factors on leases are around 1%, so you're not paying a lot of
Sure.
money to borrow on a pre-owned or on a vehicle at all. So, yeah, it's a great time to buy a car.
So that's exciting. So Toyota seems like, again, they've done a good job, whether it was the Camry, the RAV4, now it seems like it's 2020, the year of the Highlander update. They'll do more than just that, certainly, TJ, but that seems like it makes sense, right? Like they had such great success with the Camry, and then you roll out this RAV4, get the hybrid one,
Yep.
some hybrid Corollas, which have been super cool. So a new look for the Highlander is exciting.
Yeah, it is all new interior, all new exterior.
Sure.
So, and they got a new hybrid coming out, which I think it's like
Wow.
35 to 36 miles a gallon on a Highlander, which for an SUV with a third row,
That's wild.
That's great. I mean, it's great
Yeah.
for the it's great for the gas. It's great for the money savings, and the price difference isn't a heck of a lot. So. It's not like it used to be where hybrids used to be 5 or 6 grand. You'd really have to drive the wheels off to even catch up on that price difference,
Sure.
where now the price difference is virtually the same. It's just a matter of you wanting to purchase
Yeah.
a hybrid over a gas model.
So till 6 p.m. today, the 31st, last day of the year, you guys are closed tomorrow, which
Correct.
is nice. That's great. I mean, I
Yeah.
think that's a nice
Enjoy the
move.
little college football and
Yeah.
and friends and family, and yeah.
And then you're getting right back after it on the second of the year. if it
Correct.
were,
Yeah, we
right?
start back on Thursday. January is a good month for us,
Sure.
and turn the clock over, and we start anew, and that's the way it is.
So
Yeah.
exciting.
It's exciting.
So for
Absolutely.
you, has there been anything in particular that's, whether it was the Supra or whatever, that's hit the lot over the last 12 months that you were like, wow? I mean, you're driving the Sienna, which is cool. I didn't know that. But has there been anything that just totally wowed you? Or are you more of like the tech and safety guy?
Well, I will tell you, I'm a little bit of everything.
Sure.
Okay. I know the new 2019 Ravs that came out with the new body style has been a very huge. I mean, that is the #1 car in our lot right now. The
Sure.
2019 Ravs. Now the 2020s are coming out. You have the hybrids. They get 41 miles to the gallon on a hybrid.
Jeez Louise.
All-wheel drive SUV. So the 2020s are starting to trickle in now. We don't have hardly 2019s left. I know the hybrid you can't get. When we get one in, they're sold that same
Wow.
day. So they're the hottest ticket that we have currently on our lot. So
Sure.
if we do get a hybrid in, or if you're wanting to buy a hybrid, we can get them. It's just a matter of takes a little bit longer than
Sure.
typically would, but we can definitely get any car.
Yeah.
If it's not on our lot, we will still be able to get a vehicle for you. So, if you don't see it particularly on our lot, we have a sister store that we use up in Dubuque. We got all the dealers around here. So if you're local and you don't see a particular model on our lot that you want, we can always get one within a day or so.
Yeah, maybe you're looking for like a champagne-colored vehicle.
Yeah, something
Since
fancy,
it's the
lime
new
green.
year. Right, and that's what
That's
it
if
is a
it's
lot of
available.
times, right? It's the color.
Yeah,
And for me,
sure.
like, I'm not a big, personally, I'm not a big, like, color guy, whatever. I guess, I don't know, I want it to look good, but I care about how's it going to hold up, how's it going to run. I never had an issue last winter when it was 33, 50 below zero. Hop into that Sienna, and guess what? It started.
Yeah.
And I take care of it, and like you said, I mean, that's kind of the deal. But yes, if you're out there and you're like, I have this crazy customized, 4Runner that I want to get, it's worth having the conversation. And certainly, if you can keep your money in town, obviously, right? Whether it's a place like Hy-Vee or a place like Toyota, I mean, it just makes sense.
Well, and
because we don't want to have. I mean, I get that people are like price shopping, but
Sure.
before you drive out of town, why not at least have a conversation locally?
Yeah, and
right?
and that's what we preach in our sales department is all of our information's free. You're under no obligation. We're going to give you the information. We feel if we've done our part that way,
Sure.
people feel comfortable buying because we're very transparent. And once those numbers get out in front of folks, I think they feel that, hey, we're doing the right things. We're doing what's best for everybody. And they end up buying from us. And that's all we can ask for at this point.
I guess also if you make that purchase out of town, you're not going to drive out of town to get it serviced, right?
Well,
so why not just buy
Great
local
point.
and then just have everything taken care of, and then God forbid if you ever need a body shop, you've also got Abra Body Shop. So it's kind of all
One-stop
everything.
shop.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too, Tony. You make a good point with the service and body shop. You know, we are a full service dealership.
Yep.
Which a lot of dealerships don't do. You have to hassle. Let's say your car's in the shop for over a day.
Right.
Let's say you're, like, for example, a body shop. Most body shops do not give out cars to drive. They don't give out loaners.
Sure.
You have to go through the insurance company. If you have this policy that has a rental car, you got to pay for that, and or your insurance company has to pay for that. But then you got to go to another place to set up a rental car. Whereas when you bring a car to our body shop, here we'll give you a car to drive. We'll show pictures during the process of your car being fixed. You know, unfortunately, if you do get into an accident, you've got that whole transparency there too. And on top of the conveniences, like I said, I can't express to you enough how important a loaner car is to our customers and how we take care of them. That's being a small dealer, we can do that. You go to these other dealers, not that they're bad people, it's just they don't have the means to be able to give out loaner cars like we do for our customers, and that's a value that is tough to put a exact number on.
Absolutely.
You know,
it's personal touch and customer service, and that's why you have people that have been, buying Toyotas for 20 years and have their kids set up, and there's all those great stories that come out of it. It's doing the right thing and just hoping that people will at least give you a chance to earn their business. And as someone that's sitting here that's done that, and my wife's done that with 2 different vehicles, now guess what she wants? RAV4. I'm gonna get RAV4. Yeah, perfect for you, TJ, dear.
That's the way it works.
So
awesome.
for me, it's like, of course, like I'm in. You know what I mean? I'm all in. And my mom's super happy with her Corolla. Like that's, my mom's a lady that had that Corolla that she had before. I don't know. She had it for like 16 or 17 years.
Yeah, we don't like people like that. We needed them to trade
And
sooner.
she was so pumped. I mean, she's got like a 2017 Corolla.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's
she's
safe.
great.
She cruises back and forth in Chicago all the time. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I have 3-4 stories and experiences personally. And it's just worth exploring. And if you want to do it today, the last day of the year, or wait till they get back open on the 2nd, it's worth your time for sure. Because again, here's the thing: we had 60-degree weather on Christmas, right? Motorcycles driving around town, it was wild. Windows down, kids at the park. It's going to change on a dime. It's probably going to snow this weekend, and if your vehicle is at that point, like just kind of like the real estate market, it's a great time to get a pre-owned or a new car or at least a vehicle. It just makes sense because the rates, you never know what's going to happen.
Exactly right.
It's
The
not
rates
worth
are
chancing
so low
it.
right now, and monthly payments and budget-wise can really, they're really, inexpensive right now, and not only on top of that, but as we talked about, you're getting a great product, and you can never go wrong. So down the road, if you ever want to upgrade, Toyota's resale value is the best in the industry. So like I always tell people in the very beginning, like we talked about, you can never go wrong buying a Toyota, and that's what matters to me most. So.
And it's great to see on your Facebook page, Teacher of the Month, Miss Peterson McKinley. She's fantastic. She is one of those ladies, and I love Kelly. She's great. She's not a quiet person. You go for pickup at McKinley. She even had like a megaphone or whatever for a while. I'm like, she doesn't need it. I said that at the senior scholarship night. I'm like, Kelly Peterson doesn't even need a microphone. She is a wonderful lady. I think she's retiring soon. I hope not. Teaches 2nd grade. She's crushing it. I was so happy to see that she was selected. You can always go to toyotamuscatine.com or shoot them a Facebook message with those teachers that are worthy of being recognized. That's a huge deal to me I love our educators across Muscatine County. It's not just Muscatine. You get out into the county, you set them up with a ride for the month and cash to use for their classroom. It's awesome. Nobody else is doing that. I love that.
I agree. And I have a sister that's a teacher, and I have my other sister's a school nurse, and I grew up a superintendent's kid. So I'm a big proponent of the education system, and I think it's anything we can do to help out those folks and our youth. I think it's great.
So is it hard to fake sick with your dad as a superintendent? Did you ever, I mean, was he in there with like 3 thermometers, like, hold on, let's see here. No, you're okay.
Yeah, I didn't get too many. I had too many eyes watching me in my whole career.
I was going to say,
it was tough.
Every place you go, they're like, oh, that's Superintendent Deere's kid. You better watch out for him.
That's correct.
Oh, man.
It was
and
fun.
That's why TJ's got a strict attendance policy to this day at Toyota Muscatine. All right, well, it's good to see you. I appreciate it. Last day of the year. Open till 6 p.m. today, the 31st.
That's correct.
Close the 1st, back open the 2nd. And ready to roll and take care of people. It's
awesome,
great to
man.
see you, pal.
Thank you
so much.
Thanks for having me.
TJ Deere, Toyota Muscatine, good people. I love that you're driving the Sienna. That's fantastic. What year is it?
It's a 17.
Nice.
With 32,000 miles on it, one owner. It's awesome.
I don't understand.
Leather,
like, it's crazy.
roof,
leather. Yeah, it's amazing.
Nav.
It's super cool. Like I have a 2012.
Rides like a dream, like we talked about.
So
big couch.
comfortable. I mean, it is a big couch. I don't even want to see like the 2019 or 2020s because I'm just gonna like throw my keys at Jimmy and just say,
let me upgrade, Jimmy.
Let's trade keys, man.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. All right, this is perfect. Let's go to. Oh, we have. All right, perfect. So Steve is ready with the Toyota Muscatine cart cam. That's great. So we'll check in with Steve. I've asked him to check out some champagne because it is New Year's Eve, and we definitely want you to have a responsible evening as you ring in 2020. But should you find yourself needing any champagne or anything, please stop by and check us out. Thank you, Sue. You're good to go, Mr. Dia. So good selection of champagne throughout the store. Maybe you're doing mimosas tomorrow. You're doing a little champagne and orange juice. Okay. Not my personal favorite, but listen, I don't judge anybody. So Steve's going to keep going straight. He's going to turn right at aisle 11, and there's champagne right there. There's champagne at Wine and Spirits. I mean, it's kind of all over the store at this point. So here we go. We're going to hook a right. Big old turn on that Toyota Muscatine cart cam. You got a little ball there. Looks like a little downtown scene. Some and the different varieties of champagne. Listen, I'm not an expert. Right? I can barely open a bottle of champagne, but I feel like I don't know where to point you. There's stuff that's $5.99. There's stuff that's probably $59.99, right? I don't think you can go wrong either way. Again, I'm not a champagne expert, connoisseur. I feel like, you know, whether it's a bottle of Andre or some, what is that, a little, and then the nice Serena table wine, right? Like that's a good sweet red wine. I know that. I'm familiar with it. And then a little Muscatine water if you need to wash it down. Let's see. Jeff Storm on Facebook says, I always check local. As long as they throw support back into the community, I'll buy from them. I buy from okay. That's good. Well, I tell you what, Jeff, you should totally check out Toyota and the things that they do to give back, like that Teacher of the Month, like buying chairs for the gym at Muscatine High School. Steve's getting a thing of party favors right now. Perfect. Had a lady on Facebook asking about how much those things are, so we'll be able to tell her in just a minute. So champagne, party favors, 2020, tomorrow. Are you ready? You survived Y2K, remember that, when that was a thing, and then nothing happened. So I'm glad that we're all here following that. All right, so Steve, if you want to come back with those party favors, we'll check in with him in just a second. So shout out to Frank Cruz, also watching on Facebook right now. All right, so Sammy Motley is back. It's so good to see you. You've brought, I don't even know what that is.
I am a published photographer.
You have, oh my gosh. So Sammy Motley, Motley May Photography, has a picture that is published in Dreamy.
Another one was chosen last night.
That's cool. Another picture was chosen of yours?
Yeah.
Holy moly. So Sammy Motley, Motley May Photography. This
Right
is
there.
in Dreamy.
This one over
This
here.
one right here?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, let me hold that up for you, ma'am. You don't have to do the work. You're my guest. So right here, you have a picture. Holy cow, I didn't even know this. So how did this happen? I feel like this is a big deal.
There's thousands of submissions
Yeah.
to this page, and it's
Okay.
free submissions. You do not get paid
Wow.
when it's published, but the fact that it's being published is a great feeling.
Yeah.
There's thousands of entries, and I mean, this is issue 82. And then I decided to
That is
submit
super cool.
another one
Yeah.
of Cassie Plume's
Okay.
daughter
Yeah,
that I
sure.
did. That was chosen this morning to
Oh
go
my
into
gosh.
the up to 10 years old images.
That's amazing. So
Yeah,
this is
like-
dreamymagazine.com is the website. Sammy Motley, Motley May Photography, featured
Yeah,
right
see?
here. That is super
Right there,
cool.
that picture.
Oh my
don't know.
gosh. Do you want to do like here? Let's do this. Might be able to. Can we make that bigger? Do you have it bigger? We could even maybe even airdrop that. That is amazing.
You know,
So-
I'm not an airdropper, so I'm not sure how that works. I have an iPhone, but
So this is super cool. So this was a picture that you took. How long ago did you take that one that's in this Dreamy magazine?
that one I believe was about July because
Okay.
it was for awareness for Indigenous women
Sure.
murdered and missing, and it was a big shoot, and just this person was so amazing
That is
to
so
photograph.
cool.
So
Yeah. So Sammy Motley, all of a sudden, might have had the best 2019 ever. Is that a fair statement?
yes,
Pretty good 2019 for you, ma'am. Holy smokes.
it's very exciting because
Yeah.
I mean, I
Wow.
have goals, you
Yeah.
know, and you helped me get started this year.
Well, I
You know.
appreciate you saying that, but I feel like you really kicked butt doing so many different things. I think that's what's so impressive to me. So, but to have a published picture in a tangible magazine is
Yeah, because I have a
exciting.
digital version, and then I couldn't
Yeah.
help but buy the real version.
Of
or
course.
you know, here it is.
Right. It's
So-
in people's hands right now. All right. So I'm glad that you're here. Molly May Photography on Facebook. We've already shown the page. We want people to check you out for sure. What are you planning for 2020? What's on your, because you've had a busy 2019, unbelievable mental health awareness photo series that helped out with NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Health, which is amazing. What do you want to do for 2020? Because you've done so much the
Well,
last 364 days.
I really think that mental health still needs to be addressed.
Okay.
I think we're going to do another somehow awareness, maybe donate to a different
Okay.
foundation for
Sure.
it, because again, it's a very sensitive subject. It's
Yeah.
really hard on everybody to deal with. Oh boy, presents.
Perfect.
Squirrel.
So yeah, this is good. Steve's bringing a straw. Thank you,
No
Steve.
way.
Not gonna crack up.
You're working, I'm not.
I love it. Yeah, I was gonna say this is hilarious. So the party kit, if you need it, oh boy, this might have too much stuff in it. You know what I don't need at my house is loud stuff, right?
You have enough
Holy
of that with just
moly,
your children,
I
right?
do. So coming back.
there's horns.
There's horns in there. So coming back to 2020 goals, maybe something supporting mental health awareness, and then what else were you going to keep saying? Sorry.
I just think that we still need to bring more awareness as
Sure.
the fact that it's so overwhelming still. There are so many people that still do not get the help they deserve,
Sure.
or they don't know how to reach out. I work for the high school now,
Yeah.
so I really get to see a lot of different personalities, different home situations. I love my job there too. You know,
Sure.
I always feel like I'm meant to help.
Yeah.
With the awareness stuff, I thought about also doing the diabetes awareness,
Ooh,
or
that's a good idea.
not mental health, but something that is constant.
Okay.
You know,
I like that.
diabetics, epilepsy.
Sure.
Just bringing awareness to how many people have to be on meds and deal with all
Sure.
that as well. I mean, those are incurable.
Removing the stigma. I love it. What a great picture that is, by the way. So you're trying also, got a good social media reach, Facebook.
Oh yeah,
Getting closer to 2,000 likes on your page.
that is the goal by tonight.
By tonight.
If we get, I think I had 80 left to get.
Okay.
If we get up to 2,000 likes before midnight,
Yeah.
we will give away 2 $100 credits.
Nice. There it is
So-
right there. So if you're out there and you're watching live, or if you're catching this on cable tonight, jump on Facebook, search Motley May Photography, Sammy Motley, local girl doing good work, and hit like on the page, and you can see right there you've got 1,925. So
Yeah.
almost there.
And there is a difference between follow and like. The likes
Sure.
are, pop up on your timeline a little differently.
People will see what you're doing, and I love so if you hit that, which I think you will hit it, talk about the credits. What can people use? They could use the credit for
Okay.
any photo service or
There
photo
is
shoot or
somewhat
what?
restrictions.
Okay.
Like, I haven't decided if I will do credits towards weddings, but
Okay.
I'm thinking I should, because weddings are so hard to finance.
Sure.
Because, I mean, I went to Miss Laura Schroeder and I loved her.
Sure.
And that was my priority, was to have amazing photos. So using
Sure.
that credit towards someone that you believe can do good work for you would be helpful.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to make it just wide open, that
Cool.
it can go towards anything.
That's really cool. I think that's a good idea. And you mentioned also, it seems like that wedding photography, something that you want people to just remember when they're looking for, because it is a lot putting together a wedding. There's a lot of
For sure.
different, right, from the dress, of course, to a venue. Seems like venue would be first, but almost photographers.
My wedding
get
dress
booked
was
just as-
$300. That's it. And my venue,
Wow.
$500. My wedding photos were what mattered to me, because
Yeah.
those are what you go back and reflect on.
Sure.
Not the venue. You usually,
Yeah.
unless it still exists 20 years later, you might have your reception there again. If you're still married. I mean,
Right. No, that's a good point. I'm glad that you said that. So, and with the amount of weddings that happen throughout Muscatine County, the photographers get booked up quick. So folks
Yes.
like yourself that are doing this, if you're out there and you know somebody that's engaged, or if you just got engaged, a lot of people get engaged around the holidays. I got engaged on Christmas Eve several years ago.
Imagine that.
You gotta make those conversations.
Yep.
Because like you said, right, and whether it is just having those photos to then share out on social media, or if people are still going to have stuff printed or whatever, you want to make sure that they look good. So
Well-
are you going to travel outside of Muscatine for
Oh,
weddings?
yes. I've been
Okay.
shooting still with Crystal Broussard
Okay.
Photography.
Sure.
We just did our last wedding of the year together
Nice.
this last Friday, which was amazing. I've learned
Sure.
valuable skill just from her.
That's
so I
awesome.
do have a wedding portfolio
Okay.
that I can share with others. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not on social media. As being
Okay.
a second photographer, you don't
Sure.
step on toes. But I've gotten really good at posing and time restraints, and
Sure. Mm-hmm.
wedding photography is amazing.
It's a whole thing. I mean, a lot of these photographers are with you from 8 in the morning until 8 p.m. or 7 in the morning until 10 p.m.
Yep.
I mean, as someone that DJs a lot of weddings.
She did 25 plus weddings this year.
Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
and I did like 5 with her, because I just
Wow.
happened to reach out to her and ask her,
Yeah.
how do you become a second photographer? And
Wow.
I really enjoy working with her. I enjoy working with others.
Mm-hmm.
One thing about my business is I do keep a mini special every month,
Cool.
no matter what. The
Awesome.
next one is because, as you mentioned with TJ, it was 60 degrees on Christmas.
60 degrees on Christmas.
So I did my special for January
Okay.
is if we get an accumulation of 2 inches of snow or more,
Okay.
it can be an impromptu outside snowball, a dainty snowball fight event.
That's
exactly what
awesome.
Chad has up there.
Perfect. Okay. So, I mean, it might snow this weekend. So
Well,
this could be
if
ready
you think
to
about
roll.
last year, I mean,
Yeah.
it was 50 something on Christmas, and then boom, 20 feet of snow it felt like for
Yeah.
the next 2 months. So
Seriously. So
then-
this is cool. So you're just literally waiting on the weather to show up before you officially roll out.
yeah, you'd be surprised how many people want to do photos in the snow.
How many people want to throw snowballs at their kids and have it photographed? Yes,
Yes,
Sammy, it's a
yes,
great
yes.
idea.
And
Who
then-
wouldn't want to, right?
Yeah.
Like whitewash your kid in the snow. It's a cute picture.
Well, and then the next
right?
special
They've got it covered.
is
Yeah.
boudoir.
Okay.
I do boudoir year round,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously it's a little more popular around the holidays because it's
Yeah.
a gift
Makes sense.
for their significant, And
Yeah.
the thing is, people are so scared to do them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see the comments on this post here, people are so comfortable and recommend me because you can wear what you want.
Sure.
It doesn't have to be, risque. Is
Yeah.
that how you would say it?
No, that's perfect.
But it can also be
yeah.
a flannel T-shirt, or your husband. I have someone that wants to use their husband's fire gear.
That's cool.
There's so many different aspects.
So when
to
are
it.
you just doing those? It says booking now, so
Yep.
that's just kind of an ongoing
Yes.
thing. I mean, obviously Valentine's Day is coming up, so that would make sense. But as far as reaching out, people shouldn't wait.
And
right?
some do it for themselves.
That's
they
cool.
they need the boost. Like this time of year, people are doing the I need to lose weight or
Sure.
need to get more active, which I know I feel that way, but I
Sure.
feel like it should be year round instead of.
That's a
starting
good
fresh.
point. And for
I mean,
folks that are boudoir photography, seems like it's really exploded over the last, I don't know,
I was
10 years
busy
or less.
last year.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and that's exciting, and that's something that we've never talked about since you've come on the show.
Yep,
right?
I
We've
actually
never
truly
talked about
enjoy it.
Hello,
It's just-
everybody.
My mommy.
It's one of those things that
That was my mom.
I think makes sense. I know. makes sense to talk about because it's another service that you can offer.
Yes.
So from weddings to awesome series with mental health photography, getting published, boudoir photography, doesn't seem mini sessions. It doesn't seem like there's a type of photography that you would say no to.
No.
Like if somebody reached out and was like, Sammy, I got this wild idea, you'd probably be like, uh-huh.
Pretty much like, yes, I can't wait.
Let's do it, right?
Well,
like,
I did.
Okay.
I mean, I got reached out again this year to do Santa photos at MCSA
Cool.
again,
Yeah,
which
sure.
I absolutely love. I did Santa photos with Kristen for foster families, which
Sure.
I had no idea, just so you all know, that she has this building, a huge building full of stuff for foster families to come and
I didn't know that.
get. Me neither. So I think that's a really big thing to bring up.
Wow.
I did photos for the Merrill
Cool.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Laundry of Love. You've heard of that,
I've heard
right?
about that. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Barn
that's super
on
cool that you did
61.
that. Yeah.
The new restaurant
Yeah.
down by the airport. I did Santa photos there. That was great. See, I'm all
super
big
cool.
about local as well. I believe
Yeah,
that these things should be
absolutely.
acknowledged not only through photography, but you do well with your show.
Sure.
Just word of mouth is way bigger than people will ever realize.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can be out and at an event and capturing it, and then at the same time,
That is just a personal goal.
like that's super
Like,
cool though. But that's
it's amazing.
it's a nice range, right?
Yes.
You have a nice range, and you're not afraid of anything.
Oh, the cookie photos. Did you see those?
Cookie photos? I don't know if I did, but Jeff
not on
Storm
my-
on Facebook. Jeff Storm says, "I wonder if Sammy delivers Starbucks." Jeff, we deliver Starbucks from our Starbucks store.
Hey, you're my best friend, so maybe. Maybe.
He doesn't
But-
have
but
to.
are you at work?
Why does Sammy have to deliver Jeff Storm Starbucks? Jeff, you can call Starbucks right now, and they could deliver it to you, pal. I mean, listen, it's what is it? It's 10 after 9 in the morning, basically. We'd be happy to get you some delivered.
Why is he even awake?
I don't know, but he's probably
Yeah.
because you're on.
See, we did these ones on my normal Facebook, though.
Okay.
Like, people love this because they're interacting, making cookies.
Oh, that's cool. Here, let me hold these up. So that's a nice touch, right?
I don't know how to turn it.
It's okay. In the house, let me see if your portrait mode's on. Yeah, that's why. All right, I got it. I'm figuring
Apple.
it out. There we go. So in the house, just like cooking with the kids. What a great idea, right? Super cool.
Well, and I didn't post the picture yet, but I did one of their.
That's super fun. What a great idea.
Hey, Lisa.
And Lisa's typing right now. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I took a
So you're not
picture of
afraid to
their
go into people's
handwritten
homes?
card too, because that was their
that's
grandmother's
cool.
recipe, and it was such a wonderful feeling. No, I actually
Mm-hmm.
love lifestyle to a point. Yeah, I'm comfortable going to people's homes. My basement,
Sure.
my husband's remodeling the big half, which will be housed as my studio.
Cool. Nice. Okay, so it's happening.
It is.
So no slowing down at
No.
all for you.
And I want
Holy
it at
smokes.
home because I feel like having to travel back and forth from a studio and
I
such,
understand.
you know.
Yeah, it makes total sense. I am so happy with how much fun and the different
dream's
things
happening,
you've
man.
done. Yeah, literally. The dreamy is happening. So, but what a great story coming out of Muscatine. And there are so many stories coming out of Muscatine, but to have somebody, again, Sammy Motley May Photography, this picture right here, published, tangible, in the hand, but then also going to people's houses and capturing a family making a grandmother's recipe.
Yeah, it was fun. And I mean,
Wow.
I'm that type that interacts well.
Yes, you do, ma'am.
which I was going to ask, can we do a selfie?
Sure.
Are you
of
sure?
course.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah. I mean,
Can it have a filter? I have
I
to
don't
have a
care.
filter. I have
Whatever
to
you-
have one. I mean, I'm getting
whatever
old.
you want to do.
Aren't you older?
Yeah. What do you mean? Why does it become an age thing? I'm 36. Yeah, I guess I'm older. All right, we're doing it right now.
Perfect.
That's kind of a fun filter.
It is a fun
Snapchat,
filter.
Little Snapchat action. So even photographers use Snapchat.
Hey,
everybody.
if it makes your skin look better, man.
All right. I
Saving.
appreciate you stopping by. Motley May Photography on Facebook. Looking to get those 2,000 likes. By tonight, if you're out there, hit the like button on Motley May Photography. Chance to win that $100 credit towards photography services with Sammy, which is super
And no
cool.
matter what, there's one of them. But if
Okay.
we hit that goal by midnight,
Wouldn't that be awesome?
we're doing an extra.
Let's see. Sally Hahn says, "Hey girl, nice seeing you." And Jeff Storm says, "Not at work right now, getting ready in the studio to lay down some guitar riffs."
Which
So-
me and him have a plan.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard him play?
So Jeff Storm, yeah, pretty cool story about Jeff Storm.
You do?
Like, I don't know
I've
if I
been
should
going
say
into
writing some songs
know.
for some bands, which is
Yep.
a big deal. I'd rather maybe have him here to share that, but
Well,
you're going to go into the studio to take some pics?
I've been doing videography more.
Okay.
So I want to help him get out there with his music because he is
idea.
so uberly talented.
It's super cool, yeah. The
Uberly,
relationships he has with some of these bands.
He's one of my best friends completely, and I feel like that
That's a good
instead,
idea.
there's those songwriters that stay behind the shadows. He's
Right.
ready to move forward, and
Yeah,
I want
I
to be
think
there to
that-
help and see it happen.
Well, yeah, yes, I love it. And Jeff, I should have Jeff on because he's creating music that's going to be on an album for a mainstream rock band that people know.
I got to meet someone before too with him.
Isn't that wild?
Yes, it is.
So,
You would never think that, because
No.
Jeff is so quiet.
He's very quiet. Well,
But
he's
he's my
friends
friend.
with Stinky and you, and you're both loud people. No offense.
Touche.
And that's not a bad thing. I'm a loud person. I get it. So
He stays in the background
just
and
like
observes.
Fry guy, Sean Fry, also one of the Stinky friends, and they're just overshadowed by Troy Philpott.
Jeff is so used to me that I threw a shoe at him in Walmart twice.
Well, thank you for not throwing a shoe in Hy-Vee. I appreciate that.
There's too many breakables right now.
Keep those
I don't need to
shenanigans
break
down the
this stuff.
street. I appreciate what you're doing. It's great to see you. This
Me
was
too.
like a treat. Holy cow. Published photo. That is super cool. You're going to have a great 2020 because you've had a fantastic 2019.
Yep, and that's the goal, to continue to grow. My
Yeah.
husband says don't grow too quickly, but guess what?
Why not?
Yep.
Why not? Capitalize on it. Have fun.
Agreed.
You're doing everything.
I work 2 jobs. I love both my jobs. I get to work
Yeah.
with kids or high schoolers.
Yeah, it's
And then I
super
get to
cool.
do my dream.
I love it. You're shooting almost Friday Fest. That'll be coming back before you know
I
it.
love
And
that.
It's awesome.
Aftershock, do you remember them being there?
Yeah.
They want me to do band photos and stuff for them now.
That's cool. Aftershock was a super fun
Oh,
band.
they're so good too.
I need to think of an excuse to have you here capture. I should have had you here with the Frozen princesses, but I didn't even think about it.
I didn't come because Zoe is so obsessed that she was sitting at my mother's
would've
house
saved
singing
you-
"Let It Go."
I would have saved you a table.
Let
you
it
have
go,
a friend.
let it go.
I would have given you a front row seat. What are you doing?
Well,
Use me.
It's a little late,
Well, they'll come back.
and
Trust
they
me.
kind of scare me.
They were great.
Really?
Oh yeah, they were super nice. They're all involved in like Cedar Rapids Theater. They
Oh
were
wow! So
super
they're
cool.
actually not
Yeah.
just.
No, they were. Yeah, I told
Sweet.
the story yesterday about when Princess Anna called me to say they got lost. They were super nice, in character. I bought Elsa a Starbucks drink. She's waiting for the Starbucks
Casey.
drinks, and all these high school. Listen, it's fine. All these high school kids were just like. And I was like, "Do you want to take?" And then like 12 of them took a selfie with Elsa, which was hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
They
they'll be
look
back.
great.
Yeah, I've already.
Zoe
contacted
loves
them.
Anna.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, that Anna very short. Not, I mean.
Oh, hey, it's Scott.
Scott's tall.
Scott's not
I'm
that tall.
Scott's tallish. But yeah, they were awesome. So I'll let you know when they're coming back.
Sweet. That'd
and
be
then we'll
great.
get something going with. And I'm just a giant. Jeez Louise. Just
Hey,
a
you could always
giant.
tell Matt if he
Like
needs some
two
work,
people stacked on top of each other. All right, Molly May Photography on Facebook. Smash the like button. Have a chance to win. Really excited. And take those horns home because you need more noise in your house. Sammy, Molly, thank you very much. All right, Chad, we're going to go CBI Bank and Trust Isle Cam, and then we're going to talk to Captain John with the seafood department. This is a busy show. I love it. So 3 guests on the last day of the year. And then this is the last show that we're going to do until Monday.
Oh,
so,
really?
Right.
I go back to work Monday
Sorry.
at my other job. Oh, I love my job though. I can't wait.
That's good. I'm glad that you get to go back and that you've had all this time off. Oh my gosh, John has the crab hat on. All right, let's go to the aisle cam and we'll get John over here. Thank you, Sammy. These party favors are hilarious. I was so tempted to open them, but I don't want to buy them because, again, I don't want any loud horns in my house. So I'm going to set those right there. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate you. Happy New Year, friend. Motley May Photography. Check out Sammy. She's doing a tremendous job with everything. And now she's a published photographer. That is so exciting. All right. We're going to get Captain John situated here. Oh, buddy.
Yes,
you look
sir.
marvelous.
Tony,
Oh, thank you.
one for you.
You should have. So let's. Are you going to stand? Whatever you want to do. Oh, perfect. He's laying everything out. All right. So I got to remember how to put on this crap.
Yes,
I
that's what I was
can't,
hoping
I
for.
can't handle it. All right, I'm doing it. Let me just say that when they tell you it's one size fits all on a crab hat, I don't know if they're prepared for how big my head is. Yours fits you.
Mine's just bad.
Yours fits you so much better. All right, so clip that on. It's so tight. I feel like if I wore this all day, I would get rid of at least one of my double chins. This is like the new diet secret. Oh, I'm glad we got a tight shot of it. I can't even put my glasses. I can't even put my glasses back on. I can't. I break them. I mean, I can't do it. I'm just gonna go without, for the sake of making good television. All right, so.
All right.
I remember when I was sitting at my desk and I told Matt, our boss, I was like, hey, I'm thinking about buying these crab hats. I'm thinking about buying these crab hats. And he was like, oh, you got to do it.
Yes.
So he fully supported this. It's fantastic. All right, so Captain John.
Tony, I feel like a wrestler here with the sound.
The Crab Man. You're going to put him in a crab lock. Last day of the year. You have got so many fun things for people that are maybe having that New Year's Eve party tonight or just want to enjoy some awesome seafood. So tell us what you've got here.
All right, Tony. Awesome. We're going to start off here with the crab legs.
Goodness gracious.
The Crab Man's got the crab legs, Tony. Tony, look at these.
Size of this
look at them. I call them baseball bat crab legs for those who've seen my videos.
It doesn't even make sense how big that is. I mean,
and the funny part is it's all meat.
Right, it's all meat. Like, that's my arm next to that. So, folks that take these home, walk me through how I would prepare this at the house if I bought these.
Cool part about these is they're already cooked, guys. So I would take them home and thaw them out in some cold water first, because I do have them frozen right now.
Sure.
Thaw them out in some cold water for maybe about 15, 20 minutes. Get a pot of boiling water going.
Okay.
Biggest thing, you're going to want a big pot for this if you're going to go that route.
Sure.
And if you got a big enough pot, put it in there, boil it for maybe about 5 minutes or so, just enough to warm it up, Tony.
That's it.
Otherwise, if you don't got a big pot, put it in a baking pan. Imagine this is your baking pan right here. Put it in there, put a little water in there, and just put it in the oven like that for about 10 minutes. Just enough to warm it up. Once they're nice and warm, pull them out. You're going to be dipping in warm butter regardless, and it's already cooked. So
much meat in here. Unbelievable.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
It's absolutely ridiculous, the amount of meat. You got to get the butter for sure.
Yep.
So if that's something you're after, nobody else in Muscatine County, period, has this right here.
No, we are the only ones that have that.
That is so awesome. All right, so that's definitely a great place to start. What else can we show the folks?
Okay, so what else we got? Lobster tails, folks.
Yes.
I got an 8-ounce lobster tail. They're $16.99 a piece on sale right now.
Love it.
Great deal on that. Another quick, easy one you could do. You could boil it or bake it in the oven.
Cool.
We also got some.
Look at the size of
Look at the big ones.
tail.
This is a 12-ounce lobster tail, $26.99 a pound. Absolutely, Tony. Look at that.
I know.
It's like the size of your hand almost. Holy smokes!
There's so much meat hopping out of here, and again, seafood, healthy, easy to prepare. What an awesome way to ring in the new year. Look at the size of that tail. I mean, that's humongous.
Yes.
Oh, people love buying. I want you to tell the story about the giant crab legs in a minute. Somebody that came in and cleaned house. But we got to talk about the red Argentinian shrimp.
Okay, so this right here has been our #1 seller in seafood since June.
Wow.
Just everyone buys them. It's become a regular thing.
Yeah.
People buy a gallon of milk. Well, people come back to my department and buy Argentinian shrimp.
Absolutely.
It's just something that's on the grocery list on a weekly basis. They're absolutely awesome. I've grilled them up a few times myself. Super easy to do. So, and I'll give you the cooking tips if you come by. I'll explain it.
I was going to say, whether you're like making them on a skewer or if you're going to have like the best shrimp scampi ever.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the size of those things.
I skewer them up and grill them, and they're fantastic. You can boil them just 5 minutes.
That's so great.
All right, so we also got shrimp trays. It's New Year's Eve, guys. Tradition for most people. Shrimp trays. They're $12.99 a piece. Absolutely awesome, 20 ounces. You get about a pound of shrimp in there. You get some cocktail sauce. You can't beat that. These are nice big shrimp. Put them to thaw when you get home, and you'll be good to go.
And you're ready to go.
Yep.
And again, whether it's for tonight, New Year's Eve,
New Year's Day,
New Year's Day, if you're watching college football, whatever the case may be. And then you brought some beef.
Okay, so get this, guys. Beef tenderloin.
Beef tenderloin.
Do you know what beef tenderloin is, Tony?
I think so.
It is the best cut of meat you're going to get.
Okay.
It's a filet mignon.
Perfect.
This is a roast of it. These usually run you on sale about $18 a pound. Mike Church decided to blow it out. $7.99 a pound.
Wow.
$7.99 a pound for filet mignon. You go to a restaurant, guys, just to get like, I think, where did I go? I went to Texas Roadhouse on my birthday just to get like an 8-ounce one of these. You're paying like $30.
Holy smokes.
You get your sides, but I mean, you're paying $20 for a 2.5 pound roast. And we'll even cut them up into steaks for you if you want, guys.
That is super cool. So if you don't want to do the work, the meat department happy to do it for you.
And I've cooked those in the past in the oven. They're
super
fantastic. They're really good.
$7.99 a pound, beef loin, boneless, butt tenderloin roast, Angus Reserve, best
cut of meat you're going to get right there, guys.
That is super exciting.
I mean, that is a steal. While supplies last. When those are gone, they're gone,
I was
guys.
gonna say
And they're going to go today.
Yeah, those will be out of here really quick.
Yes.
So you had somebody, and of course we're not going to name names or anything, but somebody came in last week
And
you
bought
thought
all
for
of
a
them.
second your crab legs went missing. Somebody
I
came
got
in and
worried
cleared
whether or
you
not
out.
something got stolen or what the
Right.
heck happened.
Where'd they
They were
go?
all gone. Well, then that following day, I went and checked to make sure that they were legitimately sold, and they were sold. Someone bought all of them.
I can't. Give me the note, Steve, over here with these notes.
Someone had
Somebody
a
bought
whole
all
cart
of these
full of them.
legs. Thank you. So they filled a cart full of these giant crab
Yes.
legs and had a party. Steve handed me
Yes.
this note. Shall we dance, everybody?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, you can slow dance in your kitchen at 12:01 and dip this in a thing of butter, and
Okay,
you'll
guys.
have the best New Year ever.
This is the best New Year's ever. Surf and turf. Have you heard of surf and turf,
Yes,
Tony?
Of course I have.
Steak with shrimp,
course.
lobster, crab legs. Come on, guys. Your meat and seafood department, we got you covered. It's
Best
absolutely fantastic.
idea.
Best ever.
Right. And again, with people having those New Year's resolutions, nothing that we've shown you here is unhealthy, right?
No.
I think the only thing that might have a little tiny pinch of sugar in it is a cocktail sauce.
Yes.
Everything else is great.
The
And if
beauty
it's
about
gonna
that tenderloin roast, Tony,
Yeah.
is this right here is absolutely fantastic, guys. I'm telling you, I've had it before. There's barely any fat on it, Tony.
Awesome.
And it is the most tender steak you're
Awesome.
going to get. I'm telling you, absolutely fantastic. I'm buying one when I get off.
I was going to say,
hands
I'm
down.
half tempted if you're telling me that you guys will cut them into steaks.
Yeah.
Do the work for me.
Ask Chris or Mike. We'll cut it for you.
Oh, that's so awesome. So, yes, are the crab hats silly? 100%.
But we're
is
having fun
this-
with it. I'm
is
having a
this
blast.
Sale, silly? No, this is legit.
No.
This is awesome. When you can think about a crab leg that big. I don't
Yes.
want to run into the crab that's got legs that big.
Isn't that
would
scary? Could you
scare me.
imagine how
Oh
big
my
that would be,
gosh.
Tony? Could you imagine that?
Absolutely huge. Look at the size of that thing. The baseball bat crab legs. This is awesome. It's a great time of year for sure. Any oysters left?
Yes, I got
Okay.
standard and select oysters
Okay.
in today. They're already selling pretty well, so
Yeah.
stop on down and get them, or call the store and I'll hold them for you for today or tomorrow.
How many times
Tony,
have
look
you
at
just
this.
gone like this?
Look at that.
It's the wave. Look at this. It's the crab wave.
We're having a blast
Yeah,
back
it's
there.
the crab wave, everybody. It's the crab wave. That's it. It's like a surprise crab. And then I bet I've got the best hat hair ever. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect. Well,
Tony, let's check out my hat here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
I feel like
I got some sweat on my head, but other than that. Woo!
Oh, that's good. That is good. All right. Well, I'm glad that we work at a place I can go get more hairspray if I need it, and you're okay. You don't have to worry.
Yes, sir. Tony, your glasses are a little fogged up
Super
there.
Stevie. These things are awesome. Listen, I'll tell you what. If you come in today and you buy this guy out of these crab legs,
We will give you the hat,
we'll
guys.
Give you a hat for free, so that you don't have to buy it. Maybe
There you go.
Captain John will sign it for you. These are so.
I will.
awesome.
I will autograph it.
Are-
Here we
they
go.
are
Tony, I got a
definitely
Sharpie right here. I'll
perfect.
autograph it. There we
These
go.
are definitely, I feel like it says one size fits all, and it kind of does. So they're stretched out, slightly used.
They are a little stretched out. We got two big heads right here, two
my
big noggins, Tony.
gosh, these are so great. All right, so come and see this guy, whether it is tonight, tomorrow. Definitely don't wait on like the beef tenderloin.
Speaking
That'll
of
go
which, I
quick.
forgot to bring the prop for it, Tony, but tomorrow, salmon portions go on sale.
Ooh.
Lowest price ever, folks. $3.99 a piece for skinless salmon portions.
Holy smokes!
I'm going to have a big display
That's
out there.
exciting. We'll get
I'll
some-
even season them for you free of charge. $3.99 a piece, Tony.
So we'll get that online tomorrow for sure.
Yep. We're going to
For
take a picture
sure.
of that, let everyone know. But
Deb says she loves the hats. Listen, people
Awesome.
can't get enough of these hats. Best.
look at that.
I don't want to say how much I spent on them. Well, the store spent on them, but it was the best
Yeah.
investment this store has made.
Love it.
These are awesome. All right, it's always a good time to see Captain John at Hy-Vee Seafood.
Yes, sir.
Just
Pleasure as always.
Kicking butt. Thank you very much. Happy
Thank you,
New
sir.
Year. We'll both be here tomorrow. We'll get the salmon
Yes, we will
portions
be.
online for sure. All right, so this is great. I love these hats. They're so fun. But I'm telling you, look at the size of this, y'all. Come on. This looks like a prop from like a movie. Right? Like Starship Troopers. That's an old movie reference. If you get it, you're welcome. This is the real deal, though. take it home, heat it up, get the butter, crack it open, use those little shearing scissors. That is awesome. I love it. He has got it rocking and rolling. Maybe you pair it with a little Serena. Listen, you can't go wrong with fresh seafood from your Muscatine Hy-Vee. It's only the best, period. All right, thank you, sir. That's a fun show right there. You blink and it's over. That's how I feel. What is it? It's 9:26. We're doing this show live. That's fun. And again, we're wishing you a happy 2020, okay? 2020. Yeah, we get it, Steve. I get it. I only had glasses now for 2 years. I went all those years without ever going to the eye doctor. I go see Dr. Walsh once at Vision Center, and I got glasses. But they help. I need them, right? That Steve said he got his Steve said he got his glasses from Ben Franklin. I did not say that. That's pretty good. Got his glasses from Ben Franklin. All right. Today is New Year's Eve, the 31st of December, last day of the year. It's National No Interruptions Day. It's National Champagne Day. It's National Make Up Your Mind Day. And it's Universal Hour of Peace. So have some peace and quiet in your life. National Make Up Your Mind Day, everybody. How about that? Maybe it's easier to make up your mind after you've had a bottle of champagne, because it's also National Champagne Day, which of course it makes sense that it's Champagne Day, or if you just like a sweet red, get a little Serena action, and drink responsibly, of course. So that wine and spirits ad, this is the last day. We just had it on the screen. There it is again. Last chance to save on these deals, okay? Don't miss it. They're going away after this. Prices will go back to normal. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger. But then I have a feeling maybe another big game, super game ad towards the end of the month. We would love that. My friend Miranda, this is funny. Miranda says that her son Eli, who is a character, he is a hoot. Eli saw this over my shoulder, and now he's asking to get him a hat. So the crab hats are popular. You will not give me this. Oh, my gosh. All right. I'm glad you won't give me that one to show. So Eli, my friend Eli, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for watching, with his mom Miranda and his brother Jack. Remember Jack had that amazing Harry Potter costume, like the whole train, unbelievable. They were here ringing the bell last week for the Salvation Army, great family. And now Eli needs a crab hat. I'm half inclined to just give Eli my crab hat, but I don't know if I want to give it up. I mean, it fits me well, obviously. I was like having a hard time breathing. It was pulling on my chin so tight. Oh, but now my skin is so nice and my hair is so not nice. You know what product I have to put into this? There's mousse and then there's hairspray, and it's a whole thing. It takes a whole team of people. It doesn't. It's just me in my bathroom. How about the hot deals from the front page of the Hy-Vee ad? These are good through today. So after today, they'll go away. Ground beef, blackberries, blueberries, Ritz crackers, 69-cent Coca-Cola 2 liters. That's a crazy price. Wow. Love it. Haas avocados. I made up my mind last night as I was trying to, remove the skin. Is that what it's called, of an avocado? Why isn't there an easier way to do that? It's the hardest thing ever. I was using a knife. Some people say use a spoon. I was trying to cut up an avocado to put it into a salad, which I know is boring. But I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, is there a machine? Can we invent something to make the avocado? And then there's the whole pit thing you got to worry about. Anyways, those avocados are just marvelous. Check that out. And then again, tomorrow, the first of the year. So awesome fuel saver. So even if you're going to go, ham tonight and whoop it up, do it responsibly. Don't drink and drive. You need to get more on your fuel saver, and you should do it tomorrow. So at this store, your Muscatine Hy-Vee, 1 day only. The more you spend, the more you save. Stacking fuel saver, 20 on 20, 40 on 40, 60 on 60, 80 on 80, and so on, and henceforth. That's a good-looking fuel saver right there. Yeah, we are wishing everyone a Happy New Year. Steve especially wants you all to have the best year ever. Can you believe it's the last day of the year just like that? That means that we're coming up into February, and that would be the second anniversary of this show. Steve, last year we had cake, we had cookies, We had all of this hoopla. This year, we're all getting celery. Hy-Vee today with Tony Tone's celery stalks. Those cookies were amazing. Remember that? And then what else do we have? So we talk about the Fuel Saver brunch tomorrow, breakfast tomorrow, not brunch. Breakfast tomorrow, brand new breakfast buffet with our kitchen manager, Boney. He's brand new, been here about 2 or 3 weeks. Check out the menu. This is going on tomorrow from 7 to 11. Where else are you going to go for breakfast? For $7.99 for adults, $4.99 for kids, biscuits and gravy, steak or chicken ranchero, 3 types of meat, 3 types of eggs, breakfast potatoes or hash browns, French toast, pancakes, fresh fruit, dessert, sushi. It's all going on tomorrow, 7 till 11. Includes a fountain drink on that price? What? $4.99 for kids? $7.99 for adults? Even if your kid gets like a plate of bacon, or you do, it's still worth it, right? That's awesome. I love that deal. I'm going to be here working. I'm going to have to throw down, right? Like, how am I can't not enjoy the breakfast, even if I just did a plate of meat and eggs. Speaking of delivery, can somebody just come down here tomorrow morning and then bring me a plate of just sausage and bacon, eggs? Best idea ever. What'd you say? No hash browns. I'm cutting the carbs. 2 pounds down from yesterday. No gravy. Although, I don't know. If it's sausage gravy, there's meat in the gravy. The Serena. Is there any sugar in here? Maybe just a little bit. Little bit of Serena. Maybe I'll have a White Claw. All right. Aisles Online. Yeah, so another thing I just want to mention, of course, with the weather outside getting frightful sooner than later, like this weekend, I know that they're tracking snow maybe Friday, Saturday. Listen, it's Iowa. It's January. What do you expect? So if you don't want to come into the store, if it's easier for you to shop on your phone, Hy-Vee Aisles Online app. We use it all the time in my house for grocery pickup. It's awesome. I picked up last week, pull up, get your stuff, good to go. I mean, I don't get treated any differently just because I work here and I oversee the department. I just love it. It's convenient. Also still delivering and taking care of folks at places like Hershey Manor. Nobody else is doing that. So download that app. Check it out. I can't get over it. My hair looks terrible. It looked great. Put a crab hat on, and it's game over. Miranda's saying maybe he can wear the hat and stand by the seafood department to entertain people. Happy New Year, happy crab legs. Listen, if you're trying to get him out of the house, because I get it. If you want to bring Eli into the store today, I will let him wear the hat and entertain people. If you're trying to get him out of the house, I understand. My mom's at my house right now with my 3 kids because I'm here and my wife's at work. School break should not be this long. This is torture on parents. Send them back to school earlier. What are we doing? But if you need to get him out, feel free. Bring him over. I would love to have him helping us sell crab legs. Free child labor. That's the secret for 2020, everybody. I'm kidding. That's a joke. And then the last thing I'll say is another fuel saver this Friday, Saturday. So just when you thought you couldn't save enough at the pump, check it out. So this store only tomorrow, 20 on 20. And then Friday, Saturday, OMG, look at that. Spend $50, put 25 cents on the fuel saver, and so on. So you could really not have to pay for gas. You have to pay at least 1 penny. But between tomorrow and Friday and Saturday, where else are you going to go? And look at the rest of the deals on the bottom of that ad. Hy-Vee eggs, peanut butter, whole boneless pork loin, bread, rotisserie chicken for $5.99. Biggest and best rotisserie chicken in Muscatine County. No antibiotics. That is legit. BOGO salad. Sign me up. And then a Chinese 1 entree meal for $4.99. That price is usually $6.99, I reckon. So that's a great deal right there. Okay, so that's going on this weekend. There's a lot happening. I know that we're only doing the show 2 days this week, but it's, we're in this holiday time of year. A lot of people are off, so we'll be back in full swing starting on Monday. I'm excited. Next Monday, January 6th, our friend Jen Chapin coming back on the show, right? I mean, is she knocking on the door of 80,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel? I'm half inclined to look. I am going to look really quick. So if you have YouTube on your phone and you type in Jennifer Chapin, she has 80,000 subscribers. Look at this. Right there. 80,000 subscribers. And she's in Muscatine. She's a nurse. but she's cranking out awesome content, meal prep. Look at that. Meal prep and working mom motivation from Muscatine, Iowa. 80,000 subscribers. My phone going dark. 80,000. It's crazy. Good for her. That's huge. There's Bernie Sanders. Bernie hanging out on the show? Where'd he come from? What happened? Bernie Sanders. Oh, it was a YouTube ad. This is one of her latest videos. There's Jen right there. So she'll be on the show Monday. And she told me she was doing this video yesterday, a little keto meal prep. So excited to have her back. Look for Jen on the show Monday. All right, so we say thanks to TJ Deere with Toyota Muscatine for being here, good friend of the show. Go see them last day of the year. Thanks to Sammy Motley, Motley May Photography on Facebook. Hit that like button. Chance to win a gift card, credit towards the photography session with Sammy, and then Captain John with the Muscatine Hy-Vee Seafood Department. Happy 2020. So the next time we talk to you, we'll see you next year, everybody. Oh, how many people are going to use that joke today? Steve's like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And thanks for watching this show for another year. Again, I didn't take this job to do this show when I started in December of 2017, but it was a great idea, and I'm happy to do it and to talk to people that have good stories to tell. I think that's what it's all about. That's what matters to me the most. So February, 2 years of this show. Absolutely wild. And some great guests lined up for next week, but also looking for more. Hy-Vee@gmail.com. If you have somebody that you think we should talk to, email me, call the store. You can reach out on social media, whatever is easiest for you. All right, so have a safe New Year's Eve, even if you're just hanging out at home. Take care of yourself. Come have breakfast with us tomorrow. I'll be here helping out. I expect it to be busy in here, so please come and join us 7 to 11. And thanks to CBI Bank and Trust, Toyota Muscatine, and Team Staffing for their continued support of this program. Note to self, if you wear a crab hat, you will have hat hair. It looks like I blow dried it, right? I got like a blowout. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just going to go into the aisle where there's hairspray and just and then put it back on the shelf. So I'll get caught on camera. I was technically stealing. I don't know if it's just a spritz. Do I have to buy a whole bottle? What if it's just a thing of mousse? I do like mousse. Is it weird that I use mousse in my hair? I don't know. I've tried the paste stuff. It's just too much. A little bit of mousse. Spray. Good to go. It holds up all day unless you put a crab hat on. Then all bets are off. So thank you for watching. Happy New Year. I will see you on Monday, January 6th, live at 8:30 a.m. from right here inside the Market Grill Express, where, again, keep in mind, you ever come to the Market Grill Express and you're thinking, like, I want to have dinner and a whole bottle of Serena? The answer is yes. We have a liquor store attached to our restaurant. So please just know that and take care of yourself. I'll see y'all Monday. Bye. Where's that straw?
You're watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton.
Yeah,
this
man.
Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.